my phone.
Still?
I had to send a text. It was really important. Like and then little man's right there. So
Hey, little man. Can you say hi, little man?
there. Okay. Here.
He responds to little man, though. He turned, look.
There.
He's big man.
You're so heavy.
Yeah.
Say hi. Hi.
Hey,
He doesn't
buddy.
bye-bye. He doesn't do hi yet.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Can you say
Say
bye-bye?
bye-bye. He's zoning.
He's like, what
He's
is
tired.
that?
Here.
There's
Bye-bye?
people.
Oh,
He
There
said
was a
bye.
bye.
He said bye.
there was a bye. Oh, don't hit the keys.
Don't hit keys. Okay.
End stream. Go.
Yeah, right?
Yeah. Come here, Bubba.
He likes to whack the keyboard when I'm editing. Yeah, you can imagine that usually results in bad things. Hello, everyone. It's Thursday, and here we are. What was Casey saying? Just talk to Josh. He sounds frisky and ready to take on the establishment. Dude, we have no idea the day we've had today. It's been like only highs and lows, nothing mediocre. Everything's been super good or super terrible.
Wow. All
And
right.
so I've just been like, I felt bad because I got home and I was all bitching and I was complaining to Meg, and I'm like, just to be clear, I'm not mad at you and I'm not yelling at you. I'm just mad and yelling.
It's a good clarification.
Yeah, I was like, this has nothing to do with you. It just has to do with how I'm feeling today. So like, because you focus on the bad, like the good's easy.
Yeah.
It's
Yep.
easy to deal with the good. So
Yep.
the good news is
The good is
that,
what should be happening. Should
right. We
always be good.
should be focused on the good news, but it's unfortunately the bad stuff always takes up more of your time and energy.
Oh yeah.
So let's start with the good. I want to start with
Yeah.
good. That's good. So the good news is we have that incredible 458 for sale. That was owned by Casey, who is in the
Oh.
chat.
Yep.
So
Heck yeah.
that was
It's an
for those
awesome
of
car.
you keeping score. That was
It's
car
clean.
number 6 from the exhaust shootout, which was the decibel winner and also the car that most people voted for as the best exhaust.
Nice.
Mm-hmm.
So that thing's got the carbon seats. It's fantastic. We apologize we haven't had time to put it up on the website yet. We get a lot of people saying like, it's not on your website. Where is it? We're like, sorry. The problem with like there's an order of operations, right? Like we like to film the videos first because we feel like those get the most traction for us. And then we have to go take pictures of the car. In order to take pictures of the car, we have to have it clean. And then we also have to make sure it's not raining and this and that and whatever. And so we don't have, and then once you get the pictures, then you can put it up on the website. And then you have to come up with the website description and all the text and whatever, blah, 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 blah. So yes, Casey owned it.
Yep.
So it takes it. The thing is, the video effort is probably, let's say, between 2 and 4 hours of work to get a video produced for a new car that we have, and to do the pictures and the website and all that stuff probably takes like 6 to 8 hours, I'm guessing.
Probably not that much, but it does take a while.
I would say at least 4,
Yeah.
minimum of 4, because an hour to clean the car. I don't know how long does it take.
Oh yeah, all to get it ready to enlist it. Yeah, 4 hours is probably fair.
Yeah. So it's, start with the lowest hanging fruit, right? But hopefully that wasn't the dude I was texting. No,
Another one.
another one.
Yeah, it's one of those weeks, isn't it?
So the other great news is Josh and I drove down to San Antonio and bought a 430 for the dealership today
Nice.
from a longtime viewer, actually.
Oh, sweet.
And funny enough, I know I've seen his car at some point because he's got a custom tag, and I recognize the tag. And I'm like, I know I've seen that car somewhere.
Yeah, it's a really nice car, and it's very low miles. Only 12,000 miles on it.
Yeah, and he's owned it for 13 years.
Holy shit.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's a selling point.
Yeah, so it's multiple owners, but the last owner, 13 years, is a good sign. Um, hilariously, it was funny because we're seeing the car in person, and we're saying, okay, here's a few things that we're gonna have to fix before we can sell it. So it's kind of like, okay, here's this and this, we gotta fix this. And I'm sitting in the car and I'm pushing on the headliner. I'm like, the headliner feels like it's about to go, and he's like, maybe. And I'm like, I'm pretty sure it's about to go.
Mhm.
So we make the deal happen. We drive it back home. We open up the trailer, and guess what's sitting on the seats? The headliner.
Come on.
Dead serious. Yep.
I love it.
It fell down on the drive home.
Jesus.
I was like, called that shit.
Normally they just sag a little. This one just straight up fell.
Wow.
That's awesome.
Is it leather? What material?
Yeah, it's a leather
it's
one.
leather. It's heavy.
Wow.
It's heavy leather. That's the problem.
So that's
Honestly,
the coupe, right? Oh, obviously.
Yeah.
Not
yeah.
You know why it fell is because I disturbed it by touching it.
Mm.
Yeah. Well, and then I-35 didn't help.
Yeah, well, no, actually, we were
True.
on back roads, so we didn't
Okay.
take 35.
Yeah, I have been around a while. I wasn't that involved early on. Just here and there.
Yeah. The old 360 videos. So that's the first 430 in a while, it feels like.
Yeah,
Right?
we've been trying to buy 430s, and it's really hard to find good ones right now.
Yeah.
Like they either go fast, like if it's good, it goes fast.
Gary, the headers had been replaced on it.
Yeah,
Can you talk about the spec yet?
we haven't. It's a Mark II headers. They're replaced. I don't remember how many miles ago.
It's Rosso Corsa on tan, but it's got black carpeting, black Daytona seats with black Daytona inserts.
Nice.
It has a
black
carbon
piping.
fiber. Has a carbon fiber steering wheel, which is pretty rare on the 430.
Hmm.
Carbon fiber vents and all that stuff.
Yep.
Challenge wheels, red calipers.
Nice.
It's got the Capristo exhaust brackets.
Yeah,
It's
got a
got
valve controller.
aftermarket valve controller.
Nice.
12,000 miles on it too, so it's very low.
Yeah, it's very clean. It's just a good car. It needs, like, we need to fix like 3 things on it. 1, the headliner. 2, I forgot to order. I need to order the switches, the window switches. They're not broken yet, but they're like right on the
vents-
edge.
The vents are a little sticky, so we'll fix that.
Yep.
It does have a half PPF on the hood or on the front of the car. That it's a half one, so somebody may want to replace that with a full or something.
Paint's
The
in
paint's
great
in
shape.
really good. Yeah, the paint's really good.
Nice.
Yep.
Hard to beat.
I'm sure
It's a
that'll
great,
go real
it's a
quick.
great car. Yeah, it'll be.
Probably.
I'm sure once it's all set to go, it's not going to last long. It is a. Oh, what are you drinking tonight?
I had to drink something tonight.
Oh yeah.
Ooh, okay.
I don't-
Steve actually put me onto this one.
Yeah.
It's really good.
Yeah. Oh, thanks. I don't know if I'd say we get a mint, but we try and at least. Oops, sorry, I didn't mean to click that one away.
We
so
get them
bad.
the best they can be without going overboard.
Yeah,
Like,
to make someone happy.
We're not gonna spend ridiculous amounts of money fixing things unless there's a return on it.
My
right?
whole thing is like I don't want to have to explain something if somebody is looking at the car. I don't want to say, "Oh, well, this is because of that," or I just want them to look at the car and be like, "Oh, this is nice. It doesn't need anything. I can get in and drive it."
Mhm.
Yeah. Like ideally, we'd love it to where you buy the car and it's just ready to go.
Well,
At
and
least-
you're
at
up
least-
front with everything else of like, well, yeah, here's the paint chips.
Yeah.
They're
Yeah.
they're gonna be
That's-
there when you come
that's
see
the thing
it.
is,
Like,
we won't generally fix like paint stuff because it's one of those where some people don't care and other people do, and the amount of money you can spend on paint is like from cheap to infinity, right?
Yep.
Because you could spend a tiny bit of money and get some of it cleaned up for a decent amount, and look good, or you could spend tens of thousands of dollars and get the entire car redone and have it look perfect.
Yeah.
But so
I'll pull up a picture here and show
Yeah.
you guys.
You let the buyer take care of that however they want.
right.
Mhm.
PPF is paint protection film.
Hmm.
So
You ought to
it's-
know that by now, John. You're
it's
a
the
long
clear
time
bra.
viewer.
yeah.
Come on,
They used,
that's
they used to
that's
call they used to call it clear bra, and the color combo is Rosa Corsa tan with black carpet, black Daytona inserts, and black piping on the seats.
Here, I've got some pictures. I'll show them.
that fits under resale.
I'll try. So here we go.
Man, oh yeah, there you go.
Here's the interior. Sorry, it's a little blurry, but
Nice.
I wish we were selling the Huracan for cost. We are losing our ass on that car.
Did the fix
So-
happen and it's going
there's
through?
another
Or
picture for you.
Oh, yeah, there's
it
the
back?
car.
Ooh.
I guess the Huracan would fall under the bad news of the day.
It's still
All right, well,
news.
stay with the good news then.
Yeah. Let's not talk about the bad news yet. I'm happy right now. Let's talk about this 430 a little bit more. God. Thank you, Cheryl. Yes, we try and actually give a shit about selling our car. That's the thing. Like we have to balance it because people give us crap sometimes. Like, why didn't you fix that? Why didn't you fix that? And it's like we can't fix everything because number one, it would take us too much time. But second of all, there's a balance between what we're going to try and fix and what we're just going to disclose as like, hey, this is something that you can choose to fix or not. Because sometimes people don't care, and we can't just throw. The problem is like we could throw tons of money at the car and tons of time, and it really doesn't change how much we sell the car for.
Mm-hmm.
Like, there's not been very much that I can think of that we're like, hey, we need to fix this. And then because we fixed it, we change the price higher, right? It's usually, here's how much we think it's going to sell for. Here's how much we paid for it. If we spend this much money, we still got this much margin. Okay, cool. Right? When we don't change like when we buy a car, we usually have a price that's what we're going to try and sell it for in our mind when we're buying the car.
Just like mods don't get you any value in your car.
They actually devalue it.
Yeah.
Right. And the thing is, like, most of the stuff we're doing is just probably like deferred maintenance. So it doesn't really affect the value much, because the problem is like everyone on the market claims that their car is perfect and claims that it's totally up to date and totally maintained, and they never are. And so even though we claim that we could claim the same thing and it's not necessarily accurate, or even if it is, it doesn't affect the price.
Yeah, and plus
So-
for a little bit of investment for you guys, you're making it harder for people to negotiate downward, I would assume.
Exactly.
Yes.
Exactly.
Yes. Yeah. And that's the thing. If they come and they say, oh, well, you haven't fixed this or that. It's like, well, yes, we did. Or, whatever.
You know, that's a strategy that I used to use when I was selling cheaper cars, is that I would always leave one or two things unfixed and use that as a bargaining chip.
Yep.
You know,
Hmm.
so but we're not doing that with these cars.
Yeah.
John asked how PPF is different from vinyl. I just saw Authentic Details posted a quick little thing on Instagram.
They're not the
if you
same
follow them.
material.
Just like, yeah, PPF is far more durable, and like they were like sticking a screwdriver through it and it went right through the vinyl wrap and just tore it right apart.
Yeah.
Whereas like you really had to pry through the PPF, so it's
Yeah,
totally different.
PPF is designed to protect the paint. Vinyl is designed to change the color of the car.
Right.
Totally different
And
objective.
then ceramic coating is what? Just this hydrophobic or
Yeah,
has
it's
weird
basically
water properties.
ceramic coating is basically there to make your life easier to keep the car clean.
Yeah. And it's a wearable layer. It wears off through time.
Do you guys use anything to maintain the ceramic coating, like in any of your wash stuff?
You can use. They have some washes that have like ceramic materials
Yeah.
in it that are supposed to help regenerate it, and they even have like some quick detailing sprays that are supposed to be like a ceramic booster or something. I don't know. I would say it's probably. I mean, there's no harm in doing that, right? I don't know that they work much.
Yeah.
But
Brad told me not to worry about it, so I don't worry about it.
Okay. All right.
there you
Paid
go.
for a 3-year ceramic. It'll be there for 3 years.
Sure. Okay.
It'll
Exactly.
probably be there a lot longer than that. Really,
Yeah.
if you
Yeah,
don't
because
wash
it's
it a lot.
guaranteed 3 years.
Yeah.
Yeah, especially since you're keeping the car garaged and all that stuff. So then it really, because the sun is really what kills the ceramic coating.
Yep.
It's amazing how much that destroys crap. So, yeah. In fact, I know that like some of the people who have done really expensive vinyl wraps on their cars will then put a PPF on top of the vinyl wrap to protect
geez.
the wrap.
That's overkill.
That must be a pain to install.
Yeah, can you imagine removing it?
Oh,
No.
Yeah.
Poor things.
I have seen that pista on Cars and Bids. I think I posted it last week or said
Yeah,
something.
I think we talked
It's
about it last
badass.
Oh,
Yep.
I haven't seen it. What color is
It's
it?
a really cool spec.
It's
Uh,
black.
It's on Bring It Trailer or Cars and Bids.
I'll look at it in a little while. Yeah, so that was so Josh and I sat in the truck, drove to San Antonio, made that deal happen, and during that drive, all sorts of phone calls and texts and emails and
Okay.
Uh-oh.
where do we begin?
Which one stood out?
Yeah.
Let's start with the little things and work our way towards the bigger things.
Okay.
So, like little annoyances, okay? Like I had three companies or people or whatever that were supposed to call me today, of which 0 got back to me. And I find that really frustrating because I'm like, okay, I just, like do your job and call me. Like you said you were gonna call me, and then stuff was supposed to happen. So
And this is all people we've given money to.
Oh, jeez.
Mm.
yeah,
For
No
various-
reason. No wonder they're not calling you because you've already
Yeah.
given them the money.
right. Like, so okay, so like again, these are minor things, but like you add them together and you start getting more and more angry, right? So I paid for gravel to be dropped off at the new shop
Is that
because
still not there?
no,
You talked about that last week.
I know.
Holy shit.
Yeah. So I paid for it. I scheduled it. They emailed me and said we had to bump your schedule. I said, okay. They call me and then say they got to bump my schedule again. It was supposed to happen on Monday. It didn't happen Monday. I called them Tuesday. They said, oh, we'll get it done Tuesday, or we'll get it done Wednesday. It doesn't happen. I call them Wednesday. Okay, it'll be done. It'll for sure going to be Thursday. Thursday doesn't get delivered. I call them again. It's for sure going to, like, I mean, just every single day they keep bumping it
God.
another day, another day, another day. And they keep saying, oh, it's definitely going to happen tomorrow. It's definitely going to happen tomorrow. So hilariously, though, the company I bought it from clearly just outsourced it to another company. Because actually, I got a call from a trucking company that at like, I don't know, like an hour ago. And they're like, oh, did you place an order with so-and-so? And I'm like, I have no idea. I'm like, I bought a bunch of gravel. Is that what you're talking about? And he's like, well, this is some grade A, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, I don't know, man. Like, I paid for this. Is that what it is? And he's like, yes, that's what it's called. I'm like, okay. He's like, well, can we drop it off at like 6 a.m.? And I'm like, I don't give a shit. Sure, please do. Like, absolutely. Here's where you drop it off. I don't care if I'm not there. Just dump it. So apparently we might actually have it tomorrow morning at 6 a.m.
Oh,
Jesus.
that's early.
Yeah, I'm doubtful.
I mean, that was talking to the actual trucker dude. So
Yeah.
I feel like it might actually happen. Hilariously, the trucker dude who, because I don't know anything about this, he's like, man, you bought some really good stuff.
So that means we paid too much.
Yeah.
Right.
Uh,
No, I mean, I looked at the costs of all these different things. It was only like $100 difference for 24 tons.
Yeah. All right.
So whatever. He said the stuff we bought is like the stuff that they'll put down for like a commercial road, like a serious road.
Mm,
So it should pack in really good and be really good stuff.
that's good.
So I'm like, great. I won't have to worry about it like, being muddy and nasty or any of that
Yeah.
crap.
good drainage.
Yep. So hooray.
Yeah.
Nice.
I'm getting dirt. I paid for a crap
Except you have to
load of
be there
dirt.
at 6 a.m.
Yeah.
Do you have to be there?
No, I'm not. I told him, I said, look, I put the trash cans out in the corner. Just move the trash cans and put it exactly where the trash cans
Yeah,
are.
who did
Oh,
you tell?
good
The
luck.
trucker? Or
Yeah.
I hope you told the trucker.
The
that,
trucker,
not-
the actual guy
Okay.
delivering the
Are
dirt.
you sure you want him to dump 24 tons of gravel right there?
Yes. Where else are they gonna put it?
I don't know. I guess we don't want him to drive on the new driveway.
Oh,
Yeah.
I think if they put it right there, that spot right there, any of the leftover crap will just smooth out and have it be a parking right there.
Yeah.
It'd be like overflow parking for when we have those ragers.
That's right. The Kegers.
So that was one of the calls that I was supposed to get. Oh, the other call that yes, you guys are gonna laugh. Something I own broke and it's under warranty.
Uh-oh.
And so I called about it being broken and they're like, oh, okay, yeah, sure. It's under warranty. We'll get it fixed. And this was like, it broke over the weekend. I called on the weekend. They said, oh, they have to talk to a supervisor. They never called back with a supervisor. So I had to call them again on Monday. And they're like, oh, yeah, it's okay, no problem, blah, blah, blah. Here's your RMA information or whatever. And they're like, we'll arrange it for it to get shipped back to get fixed. And
Yeah, I like the guesses here.
yes, the lawnmower is dead.
Nice. Good job.
Ego.
The ego. And
Shit.
it's not just like sort of dead. It's like it's bricked.
Oh, wow.
Won't even power on. It won't charge. It won't acknowledge that there's batteries in it. Nothing. Like it's bricked. Which I'm like starting to regret. Like, did I screw up buying an electric mower? Because that can't happen with the gas mower.
Yeah, there's one good thing with gas is
Can't
I mean,
just
pour in some
not
gas
work.
and it generally works. And
yeah. You need to do a Instagram reel with the Beck song "Don't Let Your Ego" when they're picking it up.
oh damn!
Shit. So when was the last time you used it?
It's been so I used it 2 weeks ago. It ran perfectly fine. I parked it, covered it. I came back a week later to use it on last Saturday, and it was bricked.
Is this the one at the garage or your home?
It's the one here.
Oh.
I had to go to the shop and go pick up the other mower to go mow my lawn last weekend, and now I'm gonna have to do it again this weekend.
Damn.
At least you have a trailer. You're not like
Yeah, but
renting
think
one.
about that. I have to go drive to the shop, hook the trailer up, drive the lawnmower into the trailer.
At that point, I'd just pay somebody to mow your grass until you get yours back.
Yeah.
That's a
Dude,
big
my lawn's
hassle.
too big. It probably cost a crap load of money.
What's Finn doing?
Yeah.
Damn.
So yeah,
Does the guy that you're borrowing the tractor from have a PTO mower, and you could just bring the Ryobi to your house and use the
just
tractor
hook
at
up
the
that
shop?
tractor.
Yeah.
That thing would be so overkill on my yard.
No, do it at the shop. Leave the tractor at the shop because you're using it to move the rock, right?
Oh, I mean, I'm gonna as soon as I'm done moving the rock, he needs to. I would like to give it back to him. I don't want him
Yeah.
like. I feel really bad because I was only gonna keep it for a week, and it's already been 2 weeks because they keep bumping my damn gravel.
Yeah. Oh man.
So stupid. I don't think it was a power surge because it wasn't plugged in. It was just sitting there. Like
Bork
I don't know
firmware
if like a circuit just blew or it got too much moisture in it or something, or I don't know. It will not do anything. It's a brick. And hilariously, I was like, great, it's stuck in my backyard. And I'm such a dumbass because I'm like, I can't move it. I can't do anything. And then the lady on the phone's like, did you take off the parking brake? I'm like,
the one manual thing.
yeah. So I like popped off the parking brake and it rolls. I'm like, God, of course. So
At
I
that
love
point,
it.
she's like, "Did you turn it? I don't know.
yeah.
Did you
I tried-
install a new battery?
Press the right button."
Oh yeah. Dude, I pulled out the
Oh,
batteries.
Did you put the new batteries you bought in? Maybe they screwed it up.
No, I've pulled out batteries. I put in batteries. It's bricked.
That's funny. love
Some
it.
board on that thing is fried, for sure.
Yay, technology.
Yeah, I know. That's why I'm like, oh man, like. Anyway, so that was frustrating. They were supposed to arrange transportation because the last time I drove it to the shop, and the shop is like an hour plus away from here in downtown Austin or like near downtown. I'm like, you know what? No, I'm not doing that this time. You guys can do it because that's twice now I've had to deal with it. So anyway, so that was 2 calls that I was supposed to get, and then the third call, which I could go on for days about this one, is my lawyer. My lawyer, who I've paid gratuitous amounts of money to, has not called me back for like the 50th time.
Mm-mm.
Like, And you know how it is with lawyers, like they've got your money, you've got a retainer, it's nothing you can do.
Yeah.
And unless
Ugh.
you're like a big client, you're nothing. They don't care.
Yep.
So
It's always frustrating.
yeah. Yeah. I hate lawyers. So speaking of lawyers and hating lawyers, should we go
Uh-oh.
into the Huracan story? Which, by the way, is going to be a video.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah, if there's lawyers involved with that, do it.
Yeah. Where do we begin?
It's not a long story.
It's not, but I'm trying to see how to stage it correctly, you know. So what was it?
This better be juicy.
3 weeks ago? I don't know, 4 weeks ago? Probably. I don't know, whatever it was. We were trying to get rid of the Huracan. It was time to go. So I listed it for $205,000 and basically said first person to cough up 205 gets it. And we had just offers up the ass. I mean, just everyone wanted it. And so I was like, okay, first person to give us a deposit gets it, right? So we got a deposit. And I made it very clear. This is a non-refundable deposit. Okay? And homeboy was all like, I just want to be clear, like, it's not refundable, but what happens if I want to have a PPI done? And we're like, fine, we'll do a PPI. He's like, what happens if they find something substantial? I'm like, if they find something mechanically wrong with the car that we did not know about, you can back out and we'll give you a refund, your deposit back. But I'm like, we already know about the catalytic converters not functioning correctly. That's already, so no, that won't count. Okay. So he sends it. We have to take it to Lamborghini of Austin. He pays for a PPI, which just for clarification, we're never doing that again. We're never, ever taking any of our cars to a third party for a PPI, period.
Yeah.
We're just not going to. It's never going to leave our site again. They can come to us. Fine. We're not taking cars anywhere for PPIs. Because magically that car goes in to get a PPI and we get a call the next day or whatever that it's gone into limp mode.
Yeah, Jacko, what is this bullshit?
Yeah. So
It's funny coming from John.
I know.
Yeah.
I know.
Oh Lordy.
I picture him saying that, looking around like, what is this bullshit?
Yeah. What is this bullshit?
That's so true.
Oh man.
Anyway,
So the buyer's like, hey, I want them to try and figure out what's wrong with it, and while they're in there, have them fix the backup camera and stuff. And we're like, if you want to pay for that, fine, okay.
Oh,
But like,
no.
we're not backing out of the deal. Like this, as far as we're concerned, we don't know why it's in limp mode, but it wasn't in limp mode when I took it there. I literally drove it to Lamborghini of Austin and it didn't go into limp mode. Mind you, we've had the car for 4 months at this point and driven it over 1,000 miles. No limp mode. Okay. They have the car for weeks trying to figure it out. They can't figure out exactly what it is. They have some ideas. They suggest some high dollar fixes. And after all, they did fix the reverse camera, which is great. So that's functioning again. So after all is said and done, we get the car back and take it back to the shop. I plug it into a Texa. I clear the codes and we drive it hundreds of miles. And guess what? No limp mode. So we contact the dude. We said, hey, as far as we're concerned, it's in the same exact condition. We're all set. You need to buy this car. And he waffles on it for like a week. So mind you, now we've had his money, his deposit for 4 or 5 weeks at this point. We've lost God knows how many thousands of dollars more in interest. And then today he contacts us and says, I don't want the car. I'm backing out. I want my money back.
No way.
And we're like, no, I have an email in which you agreed that we weren't going to back out unless it was something substantial. Furthermore, you signed a bill of sale saying that you were going to buy the car. So actually, you owe us money. We're not giving you your money. So we're like, no, we don't want to give you your money back. And he's like, well, I'm a lawyer and I'm going to sue you. And I live in California. And so I'm going to file in California and blah, blah, blah. Go straight to lawsuit. Like,
Just like a typical
What the
lawyer.
fuck is
Yeah.
wrong with people?
Right?
exactly. That's exactly the reaction I had is like,
Oh,
this this type of attitude is
don't get it.
exactly what's wrong with everyone in society.
Yep.
Like no accountability for your own actions. Like we did everything we agreed to, and you wanted to back out because you're what? Like
because he's a lawyer and he can do whatever
because he's
he
a
wants.
lawyer.
Because he doesn't
Yeah.
have a retainer.
And so it's like it's one of those where
Well,
Josh
he's not
and I
even a
talk-
lawyer. I looked him up. He's like a partner in some stupid video conferencing arbitration website or some bullshit. It's
Great.
just like
Yeah.
whatever. But
and it's one of those where like I'm pretty sure he probably is the type of person that actually would file and go to court or hire a lawyer. So we're like, you know what? It's not worth it. It's $5,000. Like, even though we didn't do anything, we never broke our word. Screw it. Just give him his money back so he goes away. You know. So that is why the Huracan is back in our possession.
Great. Hopefully, got a month of
Well,
interest out of it though.
eventually-
No.
if it,
No,
How do we get
of
a
his
month-
money? Like,
Huh?
was it an interest accruing bank account? Like, if you had his money for a month,
no.
interest on $5,000?
I know, talking 3 cents, but it's 3 cents. Damn it!
Yeah.
All the crappy people like that guy are the ones that are going to be left, and they can play with each other.
Yeah.
He did pay for the camera fix.
Oh, that's good.
We said anything you do to that car is on you.
Yep.
Like if you're gonna pay them to do anything, because as far as we're concerned, like we didn't want them to touch the car. But the stupid thing is, like, as far as I'm concerned, as soon as someone starts modifying the car, it's like you only do that because it's your car, not because it's our car.
I can't
'Cause-
delete that message, Dan. I don't know why. Someone else must have clicked on it.
Oh, it's okay. I can get it. There.
There you go.
So now we have the Lamborghini again, and we're trying to sell it again. And it's as you can imagine, I listed it for sale at the same price, 205, and I'm getting the same bullshit Lamborghini stuff. I told Josh, I took a screenshot of all of the messages I already have, which filled up my entire screen of my
Oh
phone.
God.
And I just said, I hate my life.
What you doing now?
This is why I need to get into whiskey, Dan.
Yeah.
I'm drinking beer. I'm trying.
Oh man, holy shit.
I don't
guys-
get it. The car drives perfect.
gr-
Drives
group-
great.
A group of you guys just needs to go in on that and turn it into a track car.
Seriously,
Right.
Be fun.
Just play with it
it would be a fun track car. Beat the snot out of it.
Mhm.
at this point.
You know, I warned Dan about this. I have to say this because I told Dan this is exactly what was going to happen before, and he.
Dude.
I told him this is how it's going to happen, and it happened exactly how I said it would. So Dan had to learn his lesson on that one.
I knew
Because
you
I've
were
been through
right.
this before.
The problem is, like, it's one of those where, like, I know you're right, and I know Josh is going to be right, and I know he's going to get to say, "I told you so." But at the same time, you're like, what choice do we have, right? Like, we got to go with this because we're true to our word.
Yeah.
Like the guy put the deposit down, and then afterwards, it's like, I want a PPI, and we're like, damn it,
Yeah.
like. I already told everyone else we got a deposit. Like, do I go back and tell them all no, blah blah blah? So, what's the deal with the Mercy? It is no longer on the market. Thank you, Jesus.
Was the plan happening?
There is a plan happening, but it is not the plan.
The plan. Okay. A plan. All right.
There is a plan. It is, as far as I'm concerned, it is sold.
Cool.
I'd put it that way. It's sold.
Good.
Sold.
All right.
We don't have the money for it yet, but it's sold. So we'll see. We'll see.
We have a non-refundable deposit. It's going to
don't even have
Lamborghini
a-
for a
we don't
PPI.
We don't even have a deposit on it.
We don't have a deposit.
Oh,
but
shit.
there's stuff there's writing
Your signature.
involved.
Ooh.
Low
Oh,
confidence sale.
I love it.
We'll see. Hopefully, I'm not coming back to you in a week or two.
Yeah, right.
It's not at EAG. It's in my garage.
Yeah, Josh is drinking more, so you have to tell us after the live's over.
How's your dog up there?
Oh, my daughter is hiding behind me.
Oh, okay.
The dog just jump up there? Yeah. Oh, shut up, Travis. You didn't Venmo your deposit. I know you didn't because my phone didn't beep.
Travis isn't going to buy a car from us.
I know. Every other car that we get, Travis, you're like, how much is this one? I'm going to buy it. I'm going to buy it. And then you're like, nah, never mind. Just buy a damn car. I know how much money you've made. You've told me. You can afford a car.
Oh, I love it.
Check again. Did you send me like 5 cents or something?
Oh, I
Like a
hope so.
dick? I'm going to laugh if I actually do have a Venmo.
What are you doing?
I don't see any Venmo. Wait. Oh, we did. You bastard.
What did he send?
Hold on.
$1.
Nice.
Lambo deposit.
Not bad.
Well, you only have a few more dollars to go, and you can
Yeah.
own it.
Yeah. Oh man.
Now request it back, Travis.
The Lambo is on Facebook Marketplace right now. The purple Huracan
Oh,
is back on Facebook. There are, I mean, I'm not even kidding you. The number of messages waiting for me, I already have, just since starting this live, 5 more people inquiring about the car.
yes.
Let's respond to one of them live.
Yeah. Yeah. Give us the answers and let's let chat
I could
respond.
actually like pull it up on the screen.
Ooh,
You
yeah.
should do that. Yeah.
Let's do
Live
it.
stream.
All right, how do I add my screen as a thing? Share screen. Hold on, I want to make sure I like share it correctly and don't screw
Yeah.
up something.
Don't dox yourself or anything.
Yeah, exactly.
The 650 is a sweet car for the money. It's going to go on Cars and Bids since nobody seems to want it.
How do I open up?
Oh, the McLaren?
No, the 650 BMW that we got.
Okay.
Yeah.
There was another one. How do I get the damn chat to open up? By the way, I hate Facebook.
Oh, yes.
Isn't there a? How do you get the damn messenger? Open a messenger. That's what I wanted to see. Thank you. Okay.
We do not consign right now, but we might once we get the new building all done.
Okay. Hold on.
All right.
We're going to be very selective though.
Share a
Oh, John's got the high deposit now. $2.
share.
We're going to start the bidding.
Oh, there it is. Okay. All right.
You add cash. Trade rules.
Yeah, he said trade rolls. Hold on.
Okay, what kind of rolls though?
Does that mean
I just
You
said
have to
appreciate
pay
it, but
him?
no
A
thanks.
No, it's a Rolls Royce. He wants to trade his Rolls Royce in, and we
Oh,
are
yeah.
money
Better. Okay, there we go. How's that? Does that work?
There you go. Yep.
Can people read that, or is it like too tiny?
I can read it.
If I full screen it, I can read it.
Yeah. Okay. Okay, here we go. Ready? All right.
We need the
This
Jeopardy
guy was
music.
actually just being nice. There, I gave him a thumbs up. I was being nice.
all right?
Aw.
There we go. I'll slide you a 20 and we call it a deal.
All right, chat. What does Dan respond?
How do you want me to respond to this, everyone? Best response. Only wrong replies.
I like this. This is fun.
This is great. Yeah, yeah. Tell me how you want me to respond to Juanito Hurtado.
Come on, guys, get your answers in.
Yep.
Yep, I'm waiting.
It's a warm-up round.
He's gonna slide me a 20. Come on. I'll slide you a 20 and we call it a deal. This is some live
Ooh, 20 kilos of Coke. That's a good one.
20. What was that? 20.
Make it 24. Slide me a roofie.
All right, 20. Hey, I didn't click that. Sorry. Wait.
Well, it's set now.
Sorry, my computer started screwing up. Go away. Okay, next one. Hi, Daniel. Is this still available? Yes, it is. I'm gonna respond to that one.
I don't do topless for 20. That's a good
Okay,
one.
here we go.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh, here we go. Look at this. Using the best products in the market, we will leave your car feeling new. Eliminate bad odors, interior deep cleaning, remove stains, ceramic protection.
So you have to ask if they can get rid of a diarrhea stain on the seat. Or how about blood on the interior?
Can
Yeah.
you get rid of blood?
this Lambo's got it
Yeah.
bad.
And fix bullet holes.
Wait, how do you spell diarrhea? It's like D-I...
Oh, jeez.
and something horrible. What's blood and...
Feces.
Feces.
Ugh,
All right, we'll see if he responds.
too good.
All right, here we go. Would you take 10K?
Ooh.
All right, I'm waiting for some smart ass remarks on this one.
Oh, you just got to reply. We heard.
I
the-
know, right? See, no, I think that's a new one.
Oh, even better.
How do we respond to this? $10,000. Yeah. Oh man. Actually, you know what? I'm just gonna say yes.
That's a great deposit.
No, tell them 10K silver dollars.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna say yes. We'll see how he responds.
There you go. All right.
Trade for this one of a kind hat.
Ooh.
You didn't send a picture. The picture didn't.
Aw.
Uh-oh.
Oh. Ah!
Josh, is that you?
Is that
No.
you, Josh?
No, that's not me.
Yeah,
your
Josh has
hat?
got a much
It actually
different.
has a hat.
That's amazing.
That is
All
the
right.
same hat that I have.
All right, Jimmy. Props
You
to you
just-
on that one.
The viewer.
That was good. That was good. I like that one. That was awesome. Jimmy Ja? Ja? Whatever. Good job, Jimmy. All right. Well, while we're waiting, can I go back to like, okay, yeah, I can make it small. Just I'm
Nice.
gonna
All right.
throw it in the corner for now and just let it be there, you know. Oh, that's actually that works too. No, not really. There we go.
Mm.
All right. Love the stream. Oh, is he actually on the live stream?
Yes.
All right, nice. That's
Well
good.
played, sir. Well played.
Yeah, that's well played. Good on him. Oh, Lordy. Up. Another one. See, this is my entire life now. Fury Elite Luxury Auto Detail.
Is
That's
this the
just a
blood
bot.
stain?
Get the website for more information. Thank you.
Go away, bot.
Okay,
All
yeah.
automated.
And how do I ban him from here? I don't know. Isn't there a way to ban someone from right here? Block. There you are. Block. Bye. Thank you. Hello, Dan. I'm on your live. I'd like the chance to ask, is this available?
I knew that was going to happen.
I know. Now that's the problem, right? So now the
That's
people
funny.
know. That's good. I should be like, no, it's not. Oh, Lordy. Yeah. Anyway, as you can see, look at all of the responses are of the Huracan. Like, look at this. This is all just today.
Jeez.
Oh, you still have it? Fire backed out. Oh, no.
Mm.
Fire fell through. Like backed out. It doesn't sound.
What did he
Yeah.
say right there? I can't see it.
Oh, sorry. Oops. He said, "You still have it." He was. If you can see on the thumbnail, he was messaging when I had it listed earlier.
Yeah, it's a different picture.
Yeah. So you send it to PPI? No.
Travis. I'm married,
Wait,
but I like
this,
to think
this was someone who was gonna buy it before. What does their house buying process have to do with it?
Perhaps you should contact Whistling Diesel to see if he wants to buy it. I don't think he wants to buy our Lamborghini. There. Anyway, I'm done sharing the screen.
Yep. That was fun.
Good entertainment.
Good stuff.
I hate PPIs when they're done by third parties. So stupid.
The worst is those. There's one called Lemon Busters
Oh, yeah.
and another one called Auto PI, and they used to come out and do PPIs for people, and they would say some stuff was broken that wasn't, and they were just really bad because they didn't specialize in any particular car. They would come out and look at anything, and so
Yeah,
they didn't
like,
really know what they were looking.
How do
at.
you be an expert on all cars?
Right,
Yeah.
right, exactly. So, and there was a few times where like, well, what, I found this, and I have to point it out to them, like, no, that's not an issue. That's how it is, or whatever. They don't even know. And these people are paying them hundreds of dollars to come out and do it. It's just
Well, that's like the so we had the BMW sold. We actually sold it at auction, and then after the auction, the buyers paid the auction place to have it inspected, and they backed out of the deal because they said it had upper valve train noise. It's a direct injection car. Direct injection cars go clickety clack.
Yeah.
Like there's no valve train noise at all. It is quite and
I
like
put a stethoscope on it. It's perfect. But what happens at the big auctions like that, when they have a big buyer and they buy something either accidentally or they change their mind, because they are big customers of the auction, they can say, hey, I don't want this car, and auction will figure out a way to push it out of a deal, and that's how they do it.
Yep.
It's a racket. It's
That
ridiculous.
is a racket.
Yeah, which honestly wasn't the worst thing because they paid way too little for it, but whatever.
Yeah.
Basically, the crappy thing is like we've had zero luck with local auctions. Zero. From the selling side. Josh has scored a couple of good buys, actually. You should. Everyone's gonna groan if you tell them what you bought this week.
Oh, I can't tell them that. Everyone gets all mad.
I know. Wine.
I mean, my favorite thing in the car business was always to go out to the auctions every week. I used to go to like 3 a week and buy cars, and it was so much fun. So I love doing that. It's hard with the supercars because I used to buy 2 or 3, 4 cars a week, and I can't do that anymore. We don't have enough money for that.
I mean, we could always play around with some normal cars.
Well, once we get the building done, I'm going to start buying some cheaper, like cool, maybe some AMGs and some BMW M cars and stuff like that.
That'd be
Cool.
fun.
Do
Yeah,
some
that's
stuff
cool.
like that are cheaper.
Aside from the ground problem, how is the property coming along? They the contractors started the expansion.
Cool.
So, but he had a pre-scheduled vacation for like the second half of this week, so he was gone the second half of this week. but he'll be back Monday, and then he'll keep working on that. Once he's done, then we'll get it insulated. We paid I sent the check for the deposit for the flooring, so that's going to get on the schedule probably early July is my guess. So once we have insulation, flooring, we need air conditioning and lights. So we're probably I don't know about tomorrow because I'm going to be shuffling dirt around all day apparently, but probably Monday I'm going to rent a scissor lift so that we can start doing the lighting.
Nice.
And we kind of, the more and more Josh and I talked about, the more we're like, you know what, let's just like rip out all of the electric stuff that's like, you know, like all the lighting and whatever. Let's just redo it from scratch because it's just done so poorly. It's like
really bad. Yeah.
it
that's
just
good.
looks janky. Like I'd rather just do it over. Like that way we can like relabel everything. So all the wires are labeled and all the breakers are labeled and we know what everything is. And
Yep.
so I already got a bunch of breakers. We're going to run 220 for the lights so that they're at a lower amperage.
Cool.
Because those lights, you know, they're LEDs, and so they can run at anywhere from like 110 to 260 volts or something like that. So it's like, okay, well, let's run them at 240.
Yeah, might as
and
well.
lower the amperage down by half.
What insulation are you going with?
That we haven't decided yet. We got our first quote for spray foam.
Yeah,
Uh,
I think you said what it was.
$40,000.
40. Yeah, that doesn't surprise me though. That for a space
No.
that big, that's like
It's
just my
actually-
garage ceiling was 8,000.
It's actually about or slightly less than what I thought it was going to be for spray foam. We might do that. The problem to do spray foam, the problem is we have to cut out all the existing radiant barrier,
Yeah, true.
which isn't the end of the world. It's just God, it's going to make an awful mess.
Well,
Yeah.
unless you had them do it, which would be more labor, but
They
they'll
would charge a lot more to do that.
Yeah.
because they would put plastic everywhere while they're spray foaming, or at least they should, because it makes a mess.
Yeah, it's going to spray everywhere.
Yeah.
I mean, because we could do bat, like regular bat rolls.
Yeah.
The problem is you're gonna have to put like support
Yeah, the
bands
strapping would. Yeah, for
everywhere.
Yep.
So I honestly, like, we looked up just for us to buy bat material was going to be like $20,000.
Because it's the 3 foot wide stuff, right? Or
Yeah.
4 foot wide.
They have all the way up to like 6 foot wide or something.
We got to
like
get
that.
the stuff that's vinyl back, the white vinyl back.
That's
Yep.
the problem is you have to get they call it faced and there's like it's like V something M or something facing, so it's tough because if you get the wussy facing stuff and you're I don't know, you're working on a
push right
car
through
and a
it.
wrench flies out of your hand and it hits the bat and then
Yep.
it's poked a big hole in it.
Telling you, my dad was in metal commercial industrial buildings his entire life, so I know exactly the
I've
stuff.
seen people use foam board insulation for
Yeah.
those
Yeah.
pole barn
What did
type
you-
buildings too.
What did your dad usually use? Did he use spray foam?
No, he used the faced batting.
Faced batting?
And then they would use, depending on the metal building manufacturer, it would be like steel cable, like running an X, or some of them would use bracing, just steel bracing. But
The
Okay.
cables in an X might work.
yeah,
Yeah.
be cheaper that way. Just super thin. They don't need to hold a lot of weight. But
Yeah, it's not like each
Just-
section of it's not going to hold more than a few pounds.
I like
Yeah.
this guy right.
buy one
Yeah,
spare
I
one,
was like, I wish they had just done my whole garage. It was going to be like another $2,500 to do the walls, and
Mm,
I saved money because I'm going to do fiberglass bats myself. But it's like I kind of wish it was just done, so
Yeah.
I didn't have to.
I'm
that.
leaning more and more towards screw it, just do the spray foam. My only thing about the spray foam is it looks ugly.
Yeah, I mean, and so with at least closed cell spray foam, which is the denser stuff, it needs a by code it needs a fire retardant if
protection.
you're not going to drywall it. So I just had them paint it black, and it looks decent.
Yeah.
Because it kind of hides some of the imperfections.
Yeah, so they would have to paint it all. We'd probably just have them paint it white.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But like the problem is, I don't care about the ceiling, but like the walls looking with the foam texture everywhere.
Well, then you could use the sheets that you're pulling off the wall to put on the inside and face the.
No, but the sheets
I
are
know, they're-
so degraded. We'd have to get new stuff.
Yeah, I know. It would look like shit.
So basically, you'd need like what we talked about.
It'd probably cost another $5,000 to paint it white once it's all
Oh,
up.
yeah.
Hmm.
But you're gonna have that much in wall sheets, like the super thin stuff. You don't need the nice like roof panels, but
Yeah.
oh joy.
I mean, EAG's it's all exposed, right? The insulation.
Well, they
They're
just
covering it.
covered it recently,
Okay.
the walls, and actually, what they did was pretty cool. They just put up the corrugated metal on the walls, and I was like, that's actually a pretty good idea.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. That's
Yeah,
pretty
do something
standard in
cheap.
metal
Yeah,
buildings.
because it looks good. You can just zip it right onto all the purlins and be done with it. So, I mean, honestly, maybe we could actually, you know what, Josh? This just occurred to me. If we had them do the spray foam, our contractor who's doing the building expansion could put up the corrugated metal walls on the inside.
Yeah.
Josh is busy.
I'm
talking to
sorry.
myself.
Casey just texted me a picture of his buddy's shop that they just insulated.
Ah.
Mm,
Oh,
Oh,
God.
that's
See,
clean.
that looks nice.
that's the face batting. Yeah.
See, that's the bat.
Yeah.
The
But
problem
how,
with that is in
They
10
did
years
that-
it will sag. Like
well, also, they did that before they laid down
Yes.
Right.
So the bars would not look that nice.
Right.
Man.
Hmm.
Yeah, you could paint it and then just drywall certain feet up.
Mhm.
yeah.
Like I would say even just painting or you just put corrugated metal or something on the walls, just don't do the ceiling.
Yeah.
'Cause I don't
Yeah.
really care if
Just
the
go
ceiling,
8 feet up. Yeah.
Yeah. If it's painted over,
I mean,
you
I'm gonna
won't.
do more than 8. If you're gonna do it all the way to the ceiling.
Okay.
Well, because otherwise it's gonna be weird.
Well, it'll look like a metal building. You don't need to protect shit hitting the wall that high.
Yeah. Utilidor panels.
Hmm.
What is that?
I'm gonna look into those because I'm
I
looking
know.
for the same wall. I don't want a drywall. I want to do something more functional.
Hmm.
Oh, it's like an acoustic slat wall or something.
Oh, that's gonna be way too expensive.
I have a feeling that's gonna be really expensive. Rapid wall. I don't know.
Hmm.
A better panel.
Rapid wall.
That stuff looks really expensive.
Oh yeah, the pre-insulated metal. Yeah,
metal panels.
way too expensive.
I mean, the good news is if we did add another panel on top of the spray foam, you could probably put a radiant barrier on the inside.
Mm-hmm.
And that would really up the R value. So long as you'd have to cap it, right? So you'd have to run the wall all the way to the ceiling.
Yeah.
Otherwise, it'd just be like a smokestack and just dump all that heat out at the.
Yeah.
But
He
that's
says it's cheap. What defines cheap?
yeah.
When you're doing a 40,000 square foot building, cheap
Yeah.
for a garage is not cheap.
Right.
You know that rapid wall stuff looks pricey.
Well, whatever. We'll have to find some sort of solution.
Yeah.
Ask your insurer what will drop your rates the most and by how much. Probably none of it. In fact, it probably increases our rates because then the building's worth more.
Yeah.
Probably. Yeah. Welcome to the United
4,400 square
States.
feet.
Yeah. How much is our budget? We don't really necessarily have a budget. It's just
As cheap as possible.
yeah, as cheap as reasonable. Like I don't want to skimp on this because insulating it well is going to save us money in the long run.
Yeah.
like because our electricity bill could easily be $1,000 a month or
Mhm.
more. But even more than that, just having it be comfortable for ourselves working on cars and for customers coming to get their cars or whatever. I don't want someone to be buying a car and be like sweating their ass off and be like, this sucks.
Yeah.
You know?
You want it to feel like a Vegas casino in there. Just pump in that luxury smell.
With some cigarette smoke.
There you
Yeah.
go. Yeah.
Just a hint.
Just a hint of cigar smoke. Nice. Yeah. Man. It's It's
stuff.
It's 4,400.
4,400 square feet.
But that
And
sucker's high, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
pretty high,
the spray foam people said it was 22,000 board feet.
4 feet.
Yeah. Makes sense.
So yeah, which actually 22,000 board feet for spray foam to only be 40 grand was actually not terrible.
It's less than I was told $3 a square foot to do the
It was like
garage
a
and the spray foam.
$1.80 or $1.89 a foot.
That's about
I
what
think
mine
they-
was.
Okay.
They wanted, yeah.
Yeah,
It's not bad.
I'm starting to lean that way.
Do you have to do the floors? Like, is that an area where you could save? Like, what is behind wanting to do the floors? Is it cosmetic?
Yeah, I don't want it to look like shit. Like
Okay.
only reason I want to do the floors now is because I know if we don't do it now, we'll never do it.
Yeah.
Because it's one of those that's like once we get up and running,
True.
nope.
That's a fair
But
point.
like that's like we're not really spending any effort on the kitchen bar, whatever you call it right now, because we can do that whenever. Like it's not critical to get up.
Yeah,
and
you don't have
running.
to move everything out while
Like-
you do that.
We have to have an office in order to meet the state requirements for a dealership. So Josh has been working on the office. We have to have a place to put the cars, and we're not going to store them outside because that would be stupid. So we need that, and so it's kind of like, all right, anything that's going to go on the floors, or like the insulation, the air conditioners, all those things, like those are like, do them now because you're not going to do them later.
Right.
So,
Yep.
yeah,
Yeah, $1.50 square foot plus installation though is still more than spray foam.
the problem is 1 inch thick is not. I mean, I think you're trying to say do that instead of the spray foam, and it's like that's not going to insulate for squat.
Yeah.
Like 1 inch thick boards compared to
Yeah.
multiple inches of spray foam. I don't know. So, drop ceiling and insulate part way up an option. Doesn't matter if you
No.
have it.
Hmm.
I mean, I think that's going to be costing more than insulation.
Yeah. And that won't look good in the shop. It'll those drop tiles always get fucked up or dirty or it's not worth it.
Something happens.
It's a good idea, it's just not worth it.
Yeah, it doesn't seem like it's something we. Foam is R8 per inch. You work in the insulation business? I got a guy.
Mhm.
Well, how thick was the foam they were putting on? Wasn't it 3 inches?
They said 3 inches,
Yeah.
so that's pretty good. R24.
But it does look like crap.
Yeah, I hate the
That's,
look of spray foam. It looks
Yeah.
terrible.
If we could find a place that'll do the bat for less, that's what I think we should do.
I don't know. I'm starting to think about that. Like, someone's going to damage the bat.
They will, period.
What do
Probably
you mean?
in installation. They don't get ripped.
Oh, well then you can just replace the one piece, right?
Yeah,
They
it's
make
true.
they make tape that
Yeah.
Okay.
from 10 feet away you can't see it, but
Yeah.
it depends how picky you are.
Well, I mean, how often are we touching the wall? I mean,
You'd be
It's not bad.
surprised.
Install a slow moving fan. Yeah.
Yeah, one of those
That's
big
what I
ass
did
fans.
here too. I got 2 big fans for my ceiling because it's a high ceiling.
Utilidor panels. Aren't those just, they're literally the foam panels,
Yeah.
right? Is
That's
that
what you
you're
that's
talking
what you just looked up. Where are you, Dirty
know.
Gringo? We're in the
about?
US.
I know,
now.
like,
We're-
I don't see it specifically. Like, I searched for that, and
polyurethane insulated panels.
That's what the spray foam is made out of. The closed cell.
See Canada.
I feel like panels would look even worse than spray foam because you're gonna have to cut them to fit and like tape them together and stuff.
Like
I wouldn't be
Utilidor,
worried about the look of the spray foam if it's painted over on the high ceilings. It's going to be
I
far
think
away that
I'm okay with it exposed on the ceiling, but on the walls that people see, I think we'd have to cover it up.
Yeah. You'd have to get the guy doing the expansion to buy some new metal wall
Yeah.
sheets and put them up.
I don't know, like the information that about these Utilidor panels seems sparse and yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
insulation is just such a rabbit hole. I spent 7 months trying to figure it out for my garage and hiring bringing contractor after contractor to give me opinions and quotes
Oh my
and
God.
whatnot.
I've probably spent 15, 20 hours, and Josh has probably spent about the same trying to research it and figuring out what to do. And
Yeah,
yeah,
and you have one garage door, right? Just one big door.
No, we're gonna have
No.
3 big,
Oh.
5
We had to
doors
find-
total.
2 on the back.
So you're gonna get insulated garage doors.
The new
That's
doors
another-
are insulated.
Okay,
I paid for those.
nice.
Where the current existing door will just put some of that shit on it, the you know,
Yep.
the radiant barrier stuff because it's better than nothing. Unfortunately, with a roll-up door, there's not really good insulation on it. You just can't, you know. So it's going to suck
Are the
anyway.
insulated ones roll up doors
Yeah.
too?
So, but still, putting at least a radiant barrier on it will help a lot. I mean,
Yeah. I'm still waiting for the first power bill from my garage with the AC in it now. I'm hoping it's not another $200.
Oh, you just put a mini split. It won't be that much more.
Yeah.
I run two mini splits at my house, and honestly, I didn't even really notice the difference
Okay.
in the bill.
That's good.
how big a mini split is it?
210?
Dang,
Yeah.
How many BTU?
you going oversize.
Yeah.
Good.
24,000? 18?
Yeah. It's
I forget.
uh,
It sounds right. It's between 18 and 24.
it's like 20,000.
Yeah.
What temperature do you keep it at?
Well, it's set at the highest 86 just to maintain, and then
Oh, okay.
it cools off pretty damn quick.
Yeah.
But we'll see. That
So
bill
I
should be
must
coming
get
any day
different
now.
results because of what I've searched in the past. Because he's like, search Utilidor panels, Texas, and I did, and the first like 5 things are radiant barrier, radiant barrier, radiant barrier,
When I type that in, a bunch of solar panel stuff comes up.
insulated metal panels.
Send what you're seeing to
Texas.gov?
sales at normalguysupercar.com.
Yeah, really. If you got a link of something that you actually can like,
Well, just the fact that we can't find it tells me that I don't even want it. I don't want to deal with it.
that's the
Yeah.
problem, right? Like, yeah, it's gonna be a bitch to get it. Like, who's gonna deal with it? How do we even get it here?
Yep.
Custom metal fabricator of insulated panels. Like, I got results for companies, but not for. I don't know.
Matt wouldn't want to. I don't know. Like I see the people saying use
This
a mat.
seems a little overkill.
but- yeah, John. You wear a jacket.
62. Good lord. I don't think. Well, you may have posted a link, but if you posted in the chat, it got blocked because
Yeah, YouTube doesn't forward links.
YouTube won't let you post any links in the chat. I'm gonna get a beer.
Yeah, I can't find this stuff.
Let me ask my dad. He knows. He literally did this shit his entire life.
Ask him where we can get a hookup. All right. Panels Unlimited, he said.
I love the name of these companies.
You'd be proud, Josh.
Ooh.
Oh, I got Dan drinking Michelob Ultra now.
Moving on up.
Moving on up. I don't know. Is that up
Yeah,
or lateral?
that's
I
lateral
think it's
slightly down.
I think it's slightly up, just a
Nah.
little bit. No,
I disagree.
yeah, come on.
It does cost more.
Yeah,
So I
Well,
mean,
probably for shipping because this list has to come from Dallas, not.
yeah.
Hugh, did you miss the beginning of the show? We did talk about cars and inventory,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
458,
Yep.
430,
That's about it.
Huracan,
Oh yeah, Huracan.
Good sum up.
Huracan.
650i,
Oh yeah, and a BMW
random BMW,
and a Mustang.
and Mustang.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I'm happy about the 430 purchase today. That was a good car. It's gonna be a good car. We just got to spend a little effort on it, and then it'll be ready to go. The 458 is just ready.
It's
The
clean.
problem with the 458 is that we have all these interested people, but they want the factory exhaust on it, which is a shame.
I know. I hate when
Mm.
someone commented something on the video about it. They were like, "Too bad about the exhaust" or something like that. I'm like who? What?
So the problem is, as soon as if we change it back to stock, someone's going to be like, "Oh, well, I wanted it loud." So
Okay.
Yep.
I'll buy it if it has aftermarket exhaust on it.
Yeah.
We're asking $239K for it. Open to offers.
Tyler,
I need a
It's
promotion
low
before I
mile.
can
It's
do
only
that.
got 9,800 miles on it, and it's optioned really well, and it was well maintained. I mean, it's a really nice car.
What do you guys think about buying salvage title cars? I think you shouldn't buy salvage title
Yeah.
cars.
Don't do that.
I mean, I'm okay with it if you're buying it to drive and have some fun with, and don't expect to get all your money back, and whatever.
That's a good point. Yeah.
That is the only reason to buy a
And
salvage title car.
I want to see pictures of it before it was totaled.
And I want to see exactly how poorly they put it back together.
Well, yeah. I mean, you got to look at it.
Dude, that's totally bullshit.
what?
The Mustang is the easiest car to work on and get parts for too. Such bullshit.
I don't
I
know about
ordered-
easy to work on, but
I don't,
You
first
had
of
to-
all, I want to do headers on that, and from what I've seen, those headers look like they're worse on the Mustang than they are on a Ferrari. And second of all, I ordered parts for that bitch, and it took like 2 months to get in. That's Ferrari timelines, not Mustang timelines. And I ordered them from like a well-known, big name, super common company. Thought okay, and I was so sad because I thought exactly what you said. I thought, oh, this will be great. I'll be able to get parts like they're nothing. And I ordered them, and then they take 2 months, and I'm like, this is bullshit. I heard the parts were supposed to come fast. Lies. Totally lies. Oh, someone's asking about your day trading, Josh.
oh, what return? I don't know what the return is. I have a couple different accounts that I do stuff with, so I don't know. It's good because
Is
the
it
market's
generally positive?
the market's really volatile right now, and that's where I make my money. So not a ton because I don't take a lot of risk, but it's fun. I like doing it.
Yeah. So there's so many more messages ever since. Like, oh my
Well,
God.
let's read a few more of them.
Oh no.
We got 15 minutes.
Oh. So stupid. 5 more new messages.
Come on, we need a juicy one with like a crazy trade in or something.
Okay, here we go. Let's see how awesome this is going to be. Okay.
Sounds so excited this time.
Okay.
I would like a PPI done before I bought it. I'll pay for a PPI. I have a good contact at Lamborghini Austin.
No, you don't.
I mean, he's definitely watching this or knows about it.
Yeah. What'd you type?
But nope, that's where the PPI was done, and we're definitely not sending it back there.
He had to be busting your balls.
Yeah,
No. Why?
Oh shit.
because they broke it.
Long story.
I mean,
Maybe they got to summon a.
the guy wants a PPI and it's not going to happen, and he's not going to buy it without one. So just
Yeah,
blow
I'm
him
just
off.
gonna ignore him. Move on.
Yeah.
Any interest in trades? 2017 G550 4x4
Oh my
squared,
god, no! Oh no!
69
Yeah.
Oh, it is.
Yanko Camaro. Actually, the Yanko would be badass.
That
but
would
you
be
never
The
know.
badass.
Camaro, but not the Mercedes. They could keep the Mercedes.
Love that carry. Don't care about the engine light. I'll likely remove the cats anyway. Out of curiosity, how
What's
much?
a 4x4 squared worth? That's got to be worth more than the more than the Huracan.
It's a G squared whatever piece of shit. They all devalue like bombs.
No, it's a 4x4 squared. Do you know what
I
that
know.
one is? Okay.
I know it's that It's like take the G wagon and make it even worse.
Yeah, make it into a monster truck.
It's stupid. I don't even know how to respond to this.
I'd say just tell them we're not interested in the trades. We're only looking for supercars.
Yeah. Okay. Done. Next. Is this available? Yes, it is. Next. Interested in a trade for a 2017 R8 plus cash.
Sure. I can get on board with that. Send the VIN.
Miles, picks. How much?
Why would you do a
Yeah.
lateral move though?
But at least the R8 would sell.
True, but for that person,
Oh.
Oh God,
More
here
flash.
we go. Hey man, not trying to be personal, but what do you do for work?
What?
So I sell hoopties.
yeah,
I can't believe people actually ask random people that who are selling
Jesus
these cars.
Christ. 100K?
You already said yes to 10, so what's he doing?
Yes.
Hey, you may have
I'll
someone.
just keep
You may
going.
have a buyer
Yes,
here.
yes, yes.
you should 150 question mark.
You can do that?
Like,
Sure.
anything for you, baby.
Yes. I'm going to say yes to everything he says.
And then at the end, be like,
You sure, man?
ah,
Yes.
"You're getting him excited."
Yo, he's probably shitting his pants right
Okay,
now.
call me. Yes.
Yeah.
Everyone call him.
That's amazing.
I guess
Poor
I
guy.
kind of
That poor guy. You're about to ruin his night.
Please don't call him. Don't call him.
Yeah, be cool. Be cool.
Don't be a dick. It's
Be cool,
fine.
honey
No,
bunny. Be cool.
don't call him. Don't call him. Be nice. I demand it of you.
As you leave the number on the screen.
yeah,
Yeah.
at least
late.
click off.
Yeah. I'm listing both for sale next week. If they'd sell, I'd have more than enough to buy your car. if it's
Just
still
tell
available
him.
then.
Just
Great.
tell him. Great.
Cool.
Let us know.
Let me know. Here we go. Do you still have the
No.
cats for your car? Nope. Okay. Oh well, here we go. Here's the R8.
Ooh,
Oh, and we have the VIN.
40,000 miles. That's pretty high for one of those.
Ooh, at 40,000.
Let me run a Carfax on it.
Is that's not Nardo Gray?
No, that's not Nardo Gray.
Looks good though.
At least it's the V10.
call him live on the
Well,
air.
maybe it is.
That's funny.
Yeah.
No, that's not dark enough.
Oh shit! I'm
At least
missing
it's got the carbon side panels too.
Yeah,
Blades.
it's a nice spec.
The blades. Oh, here we go. Fully paid off. Congratulations. Modification. Oh no. It's got stage 1 tune.
That's okay, as long as it doesn't have a fucking supercharger or something on it.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, you're right. It doesn't have a supercharger.
Can you
But look at
paste
all
the
the
VIN in the
bullshit.
chat, Dan?
Got crap on it. He's gonna want the moon.
Carbon mirror.
We'll
Yeah,
just-
if he's listing carbon mirror caps,
70K cash on top.
Well,
So
he
he's
wants to give
basically-
us 70.
He wants to do the R8 plus 70, so basically he's valuing it at
I think Van-
130.
Put the VIN in the chat.
oof.
Yeah, I'm gonna
That
have to,
sounds pretty. That sounds high, but
I'm just gonna send you the image on WhatsApp.
we can show everybody how we price a car quickly.
There you go.
I wonder if I can share part of my screen.
Probably. There's a little button for it. Do you see it where it says share screen?
Yeah, right in center.
I'm gonna have to close all my trading shit.
You can share just a window.
Yeah, pull
tab.
pull it
Oh,
off in just
okay.
a tab and share just that tab.
I share just a tab.
Okay. so
Never
how do
share
I
your
do
full
this?
screen.
Yeah. No. Terrible idea.
All right, I got the answer from the expert.
What?
The problem with spray foam is you can never fix anything because the foam is stuck to the inside of the panels.
Oh.
But yeah, the best way probably though is spray foam because it's very labor intensive to take an existing building and add insulation to it. You're going to want to run metal building rated insulation between the purlins and the roof and the girders in the wall. After all that is secured in there, then you take uninsulated vapor barrier. The kind I prefer is FSK, whatever that means, which is foil and vinyl with reinforcing, and then you unroll and attach it to either the girders or the purlins with nylon fasteners, and they have great big heads on them.
Yeah, okay, so spray foam.
Yeah. So that what
That's
he's
from
talking
your-
about would
that's
give
from
you
your
that
dad?
look that Josh, the picture that Casey
Yeah.
sent Josh. But yeah, it's gonna be a pain in the dick. So
Okay.
spray foam.
Spray foam. I'm convinced.
Yep.
That sucks.
I'm running a Carfax on the Audi.
Okay, here's a guy, 190K. I'm a serious buyer. I see you're in Texas. I'm in Florida.
Tell him okay.
Okay. How soon can you? Are you? Well, I'm asking. Are you financing?
No, don't even ask that. Just say how soon. How soon can you close the deal? How soon can we close the deal? Wow, that that Audi was last registered in Anchorage, Alaska.
What?
Whoa.
Oh, okay. He's just avoiding sales tax.
Yeah.
That could be because it says it was in Las Vegas before that. So
Yeah, Michael, that's what I just said. That's the problem. You will have to fix something in a metal building, and
You
then
mean like
the
are
repairs
you
will look
talking
like shit.
specific to metal buildings? Like
Oh, it's same for your roof. If it leaks, then it
yeah, I mean, but ideally, yeah, harder to discover the leak. But
Yeah.
they could also just cut out a section and then you just respray.
I
that
like
one
the idea
section.
of that because if it does get damaged, we can replace one little part of it.
Yeah.
And it's fixed.
The one thing that your dad said it sucks is like with the spray foam, if something happens and you got to replace a panel.
yeah. And you're dealing with cars and shit. Something will happen eventually. Like
Yeah.
every car dealership he's built, something's happened. A outdoor panel gets backed into, or snow crinkles it, or whatever. You know.
Which the only problem is though, again, to do the bat properly, you got to put it on, and then you're supposed to put it on before putting on the metal exoskeleton.
No, they would put the exoskeleton up first and then put it on. But the enforcing that goes in front of it would go in after that. So you'd still have to do that, like the wires or you know.
Well, there
whatever.
would have to be something for it to hang on.
Yeah, yeah.
Like some
So
sort of
you still have to add those later.
yeah. We'll still have to add like the wire or something for it to fall onto.
Mm-hmm. And then I guess he's saying that vinyl sheet is thick enough, and that could be some support as well, like the vapor barrier.
Oh, okay.
So
Let's see.
I don't know.
I was gonna share. If I click share screen, is it going to share all my screens, or will it give me
No,
an option?
click on share screen, then it gives you the option to choose what you want to share.
Oh, okay. Here, I'll do this one. Share. Okay. There we go. So I'm going to put the VIN in for that Audi.
Is it just
40,000 miles. So this is what the auction would predict it would sell for at the auction is 117. And this over here tells you the base mileage, like the average mileage for all the latest transaction is 35,000 miles, and the average price is 119. And I can scroll down here and I can look at all the ones that have sold recently.
Yeah.
Do you need to have a dealer's license to see this?
Yeah. Well,
And
to,
it'll tell me
to Mannheim.
right. It says retails between 114 and 135. So he wants 130 is too much. That's
Yeah,
retail.
There's no way we're going to give him 130.
No, it might be nice and everything. Because look, I can go here. Let's say here's a 17. Oh, I can't share this tab.
You have to close it. And... This dude wants to call us.
Who, the R8 guy?
We got 3 minutes for the live to shut down.
No, the guy that I said that, yeah, we can do it.
Oh, come on. He's going to waste your time.
Yeah.
Just be like,
So yeah,
really
this is
go
how I get a
serious.
really quick gauge of how off or how close we are on prices. I can put a VIN in here. I can just do it by year, make, model.
Put your VIN in the.
Can I do this with what year's your? Tell me your Aventador real quick, and I'll do it for you.
Just post the VIN.
Or just tell me what year it is.
who's Aventador?
Josh
Severson's.
Severson.
Oh.
It may not have many
Oh.
transactions for an Aventador though. If it's a rare car that doesn't sell a lot, sometimes they won't have an accurate number. But what years they make Aventadors? Like, let's say it's a 13.
I think it was a. Was it a 13? I can't remember now.
Not enough transactions. I mean, one sold in 2022 in October for 270 with 11,000 miles. And it was yellow.
I'm gonna let this guy talk to you, Josh.
Oh,
I like to punt the annoying stuff to Josh
Are you on the post live?
Yeah.
in the post live. Yeah,
That's
yeah.
a
But he thinks he's getting it
2012.
for 100 grand.
No,
I mean-
this is the 190,000.
Oh, okay.
okay. Those are the two transactions recently. One in March, one in April. One for 277 with 25K. One for 285 with 5,500 miles. That's it.
Yeah, and arguably the more recent one is well, okay, they're both this year.
Well, this is a 4.7, so this is your grade out of 5. So 4.7 is very high, so it's probably very clean, and it was orange. So that's actually probably a nice car. So that's probably pretty accurate.
Hmm.
So your car with 19K is probably worth like at the auction probably 250,
That's what I'm saying.
240 maybe, 240, 250 somewhere around there. All right.
Cool. Well, guess what? It's 9:30. So there you go,
That went by
gents.
quick.
Woohoo.
Good timing. All right. Well, thanks for joining, everyone. And for those of you that suffered through our stupidity and
That's a good one.
other stupid crap tonight, I'm glad you hung out. But yes, we will see you guys next week. We'll give you some updates on the shop and other things, and hopefully have videos and pictures and stuff of all the cars this week. Or this next week. So stay tuned for all that. But we'll see you then.
See you later.
Peace.